Okay, rolling.
A happy time story called Tomfigl'tern berries, Tomfigl'tern berries, Tomfigl'tern berries. You cannot see all berries growing on a plant. They hide from you in many ways and sometimes make you chant. It was a nice day in October when a little boys had moved up on top of the mountain, decided to take a new friend down the mountain to visit old friends who lived at the bottom of by a beautiful lake. On the way down the mountain, the boys met a lady who was out walking her dog on the mountainside. The boys were playing with the lady's dog, and the lady said, "Come and see these little berries. They grow in little lanterns, and you can eat them. When the lanterns are green, the berries are green, and when the lanterns are brown, the berries are orange." The lady ate one and gave one to each of the boys. They were nice and sweet. The lady said, "You can make pies and jam with them, and they have a lot of vitamin C." They are good," said the boys. "I will take some to my old friend's mother," said the little boy to the lady. "She makes jam." When you got to the friend's house, they gave the berries to the old friend's mother to taste and told her what the lady on the mountain had said. Said the mother. "They are good. Where do you go? Where do they grow on the mountainside?" "Just up the gas line between the two trails, about 3/4 of the way up the first steep slope," said the boys. "Oh boy," said the mother, "I am going to get some more." The mother had been feeling sad and lonely until the boys came, and she thought of the kind lady who had taken time to show the children something special, and it made her day very happy. Slipping on her coat, the mother took a shopping bag and walked up the mountain to the place the little boys had told her about. And sure enough, there were the little lantern berries, just as they had been described. She started picking, and before long her shopping bag was full. Then she decided to carry as many home of the berries that she could find right on the stems. She pulled them carefully and put them in a neat pile. By this time she had quite a load to carry home, but this did not deter her, as she had carried many loads, and she started down the mountain. After a while she stopped to rest, wishing she had brought an extra container. While she rested, she suddenly spied a place where people had been dumping piles of leaves that they had raked from their lawns. She walked over, and there she saw some garbage bags that the people had left also. And what do you think she saw next? A bunch of large pop bottles. And as she was short of money, she went about gathering them up and put them into one of the garbage bags, which she had to get out of the berry patch. And then what do you think she saw? A beautiful brown rabbit hopped right up to her, and it looked like somebody's very special tame rabbit with its beautiful white cottontail, and it made her think of a rabbit her son had to let go just a year before because they could not afford to keep it. So he had left it go free on the very same mountain. The rabbit hopped away after a short while, and the mother continued homeward. As she approached her home, she saw a boy going down the sidewalk with a lawnmower. The mother did not recognize the boy at first, but knew that the lawnmower was hers. She spoke quite sharply to the boy. Come here, I say." The boy approached the mother. "Oh," said the mother, "I did not know it was you, Scott." He was the little boy who had come to visit and had brought the berries to her. She told him about the nice time she had on the mountain as he helped her home. As soon as she got her coat off, she set to work to remove the little berries from their lanterns. Then she stewed some like cranberries, ground some for jam, and froze some for pies, and made some little tarts for the Women's Institute bake sale table, and put some in her mincemeat. Most of the people the mother talked to did not know about the little berries, and did not know their name for sure. One old gentleman said, "My grandmother used to make pies out of them. I will try to find the name for you." A lady said, "I know what they are. They used to grow in our garden, and my husband ate them, but I do not like them." One lady at the bake sale bought a whole dozen tarts. Another bought one. Then her daughter came and bought 2 more. And that is how some other mothers and their children heard about the little lantern berries from the mountain. The mother decided to go back up the mountain and get some more. While she was there, she saw an old woodcutter with his son and grandson, and asked them if they would like to try them. At first they were afraid, until she ate one for herself. Then they all tried one. The old woodcutter said, "They are sweet." The mother still did not know what the real name of the berries was. She looked in books and could not find them. Somebody called them ground cherries, someone called them ground berries, another called them ground plums, and the last person the mother asked called them earth berries. The mother thought this was really funny, because nobody used the same name, so she decided to make up one of her own. First she thought of the plant, and it reminded her of a tomato plant. Then she thought about the jam, and it reminded her of figs. Then she thought about the little lanterns the berries grew inside of. She thought, if I take one part of the tomato, the whole fig, and part of the lantern, maybe I can make up a happy name, because I've had so much fun. Since I first saw them, I will call them Tomfigl'tern berries, Tomfigl'tern berries, Tomfigl'tern berries. And I could dry some, like figs, so that I really could store them for a long time and take them for snacks when I climb the mountain again. The end.
That was a great little story. I didn't realize what a surprise ending with the name of the berries. That's wonderful. So tell us a little bit about that story. What was that sounds like based on a true story?
Yeah, it is.
Based on a true story of something that happened in your life. It's a wonderful story. Thank you for sharing that.